Now, I'm gonna be honest and just call it how it is, man. After what Mikey just did, he looks like he's going to be a future college hooper, super successful, and maybe even an NBA superstar. Man, Mikey Williams is really starting to shut everyone up, especially after his recent game against a top 20 team in the country where he went out there and destroyed them. Now, I gotta be honest, we all know there's this narrative out here that Mikey Williams is overrated. He just has a ton of clout and is really not gonna perform and translate at the next level. One, in college, we all know he's going to Memphis, and especially number two, if he can make it to the NBA. Now, I've definitely been very suspicious of his game, and honestly, sometimes I don't think that it's going to translate. But after this most recent game, I gotta be honest, he definitely shut me up and a lot of other people who talked like this. Now, Mikey Williams went up against Notre Dame, which is a top 20 school in the country, I do believe. And they have this 4-star recruit, Dusty Stromer. Yo, but is Dusty not a wild name? Like, who names their kid that? Well, again, I'm not gonna lie and act like I'm super familiar with him, but he's 4 stars, top 50 in the country, and he looks like he's pretty good as well. Now, Mikey Williams for sure went out here, and I can't lie, this dude was looking super impressive. Now, he dropped 36 points, JJ Taylor had 28, and Caleb Foster had 24, and San Isidro won the game 87-82. Now, if you do love these basketball updates, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 14K subs by the end of the year. Now, what this game clearly reveals is, number one, we have to remember he's playing against a top 30, a top team in the country, and he's able to still drop 30+ points. You can't tell me. We have to look at this team and remember, if they're a top-ranked team in the country, it's because they're winning games playing against super good teams. And if Mikey can perform this well on a squad like this, man, I don't see why he can't be successful at the next level. Now, I'm gonna be honest and just call it how it is, man. After what Mikey just did, he looks like he's going to be a future college hooper, super successful, and maybe even an NBA superstar. Now, of course, just one game is not going to predict your whole future at the next level, but man, we can definitely take hints from this, and I think that's why he's going to be successful at the college game. And we've seen so many players come out of high school, the Trayvon Duvals, even James Wiseman is in the G League now for a little bit. You guys know a lot of hoopers playing the G League and games are not able to translate at the next level, but I think this is just an indicator that at least Mikey's going to be pretty solid at Memphis. And you guys know, if you're solid enough and if you play well in college, then there's no reason why you can't move to the NBA. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying that I'm a hypocrite because in a recent video, I said that Mikey Williams' career is going to be over for focusing too much on the bag instead of basketball, but we all know this is a likely possibility, or even just something that can happen. If you focus too much on getting money early on and trying to cash out early, maybe you just will not be able to be that successful, will get kind of cocky, just not work on your game and not be able to make it to the NBA. That's just being real and honest. But at the end of the day, you definitely can do both. You can get to the bag and still make it to the league. And I think if Mikey can do that, it's going to open up a ton of doors for younger guys who will, when they have opportunities to make money early on in high school, man, they're going to get the bag, but know that you have to stay disciplined and continue to grind if you want to make it and get even more bread in the future. Now, low-key, I think the biggest question we all still want to know is Bronny James better than Mikey Williams at this point, or is Mikey the one that's coming out on top? Now, I got to be honest, man, Bronny is definitely averaging less points than Mikey Williams. We could all keep it a buck, and we all know that. But at the end of the day, when I think long-term growth, man, I just see Bronny's genetics play such a huge factor into this, being that he's already super tall and the athleticism is insane. I think for sure athleticism and definitely height, I would give it to Bronny James. But on the other hand, we know Mikey Williams definitely has the attitude, the mentality, and he didn't come from, you know, a super rich, successful family, but he's still finding a way to make it happen, which in my eyes shows a type of grit that you need for you to be successful at the next level. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Now, another high school favorite, 5-star Dior Johnson's career is officially over after this huge mistake that he made. So click this video on the screen to find out exactly what he did wrong.